Good morning, everyone. Glenda Mollet here, and I'm live in my craft room on Thursday, April the 9th, and we are going to craft with the Peaceful Poppy Elements. I said when I did my live on Tuesday that I haven't used them yet. I have them, but I hadn't even opened the package, and maybe we would be doing something with them today, and I decided we would. So while I'm just waiting for people to show up, I'm going to check my computer, make sure I'm oriented properly. And yes, I am. Okie dokie. And I'm going to start a watch party on my There we go. Now I'm going to go back to my craft room. There we are. Okay, we're ready. Oh, good morning, Cameron. Carmen. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I wish I could say good morning to my grandson, Cameron. It'll be a while, but it's coming. They're doing... I can't get my computer to come up. There it is. They do their schooling in the mornings, so they get it over with and done before the day really starts, and while it's cold to go outside. So Carmen, can you tell me, am I too close to my work surface, or is it okay? Do I need to pull it up a bit? Because I'm a bit lower than I normally am. Okay, so I have an offer for everybody on how you can get some of these Peaceful Poppy Elements for free. But I'll go into that in a while. First of all, I need to open my tea. So I decided to have, I decided to have vanilla coconut tea today. And I sealed it in my thermos mug so it wouldn't get cold, and now I can't get the lid off the thermos mug. There we are. And then I put the lid back on my thermos mug so I don't spill it all over the place. Okie dokie. We're going to get... So these are the Peaceful Poppy Elements. Let me get these ones out of the way because I don't want to lose them. They come in a package, and they consist of 2 sheets of die cut elements, and we're going to use some of those today. Comes with 2 sheets, oops, there's another one, 2 sheets of embossed vellum laser cut die cuts. So all you have to do is just pop them out. And it comes with 2 sheets of black embossed on black label things that are also laser cut, and all you have to do is pop them out. And then it comes with 2 sheets of white embossed on white watercolor paper. Can you see the embossing? It's really hard to see, but these are really cool watercolored. We're not going to do watercoloring today, but maybe in the future we're going to do watercoloring. So I want... Oh, there's Valerie, but I think she's in my other one. Let me see what the comment says. Okay, I want to use one of these, and I want to see if we can use one of these. So let me make a comment. Okay, I just had to ask Valerie to pop over to In My Craft Room one so that I can see all of her comments. Maybe it's getting confusing with me having it simultaneously broadcast on both of them. Okay, so we're going to definitely use the round element, maybe use the black element, and then we're going to use some of the vellum ones, and I've already got a few punched out, but there's also leaves, and I'm going to be using some of the leaves. Okay, so I have a card that I would kind of like to sort of follow, if at all possible, by Patty Bennett. So I prepped the stuff. I'm going to do a little bit of additions. So this is an 8.5 by 5.5 card base, and I've just cut an inch off of the front, so it has a front flap. Then I have a piece of 5.25 by 4 to go on the inside, and I'm going to need I'm bringing out my Poppy Parade marker and a sponge, and we'll see which one we need to use to go around the outside of the inside. Oh, there you are, Val. Yay. Okay, then I have a piece of the Peaceful Poppies Designer Series paper that's going to go on there like that. Then this one we're going to die cut with one of the Stitch So Sweetly dies, and it's going to go on there like that. Then we're going to use some of the elements and stuff, and then this piece that I cut off of the front, I'm going to use that to do my sentiment. Okay, got it? Got it. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is die cut this, so then I have something to work on. And remember, when you are putting something through your die cutting machine that has a straight edge on it, give it a little twist so that your die cutting machine hits a corner and then goes over, because sometimes it won't die cut properly when it has to jump over a solid edge like that. All right, there we are. And that's the only die cutting required. So if you don't have a die cutting machine, you don't even have to do that, because you can just use a piece of Poppy Parade right on, like, instead of the scallop edge, just have the solid piece in there. It doesn't matter. So with these elements and some cardstock and a sentiment stamp that you have, you can create anything you want. You can put your sentiment on this one and emboss it in white, or you could put your sentiment on, hang on, one of these ones and emboss it in white, or just use a strip of Whisper White. That works too. Okay, so that's going to go there. So let's get this piece of designer paper onto our card front. Move my wire out of the way. So is this distance from the camera to my workspace, is it okay? I moved it down a bit so I can see the comments a little bit more. Okay, I'm too short, but if it's too close, let me know. Because I know trying to watch a video that is too close, sometimes it doesn't work. It's like I'm invading your personal space, and I don't want to do that. I'm just burnishing it on there. on the designer paper. And then my hands are not working properly today. I'm very, very cold. So, you know what I do when I'm cold? And it says right on it not to do it. Is I sit on a heating pad on my chair. The heating pad is on low. And I have a towel doubled on top of it. And then it warms me up and warms my chair up. And then when it goes off, I still have warmth in my chair for a while. Oops. Ripped the edge of that one. Not bad for the very first rabbit ear of the day. Needs to go up a bit. Okay. Let's do that. Hang on. I'm going up. I'm going up. How's that? Is that better? My brain is not working too well. Your brain's not working too well? Okay, there we go. Okay, now I need to move this up a bit. There we go. Now we're in frame. There we go. Got it. I'm too dark on the bottom. It's because my bottom's burnt from the heating pad. Yes. So your brain's not working very well today? Have more coffee. Okay, so this is going to go here like that. What do you think about putting this under here? I'm going to have to cut a little bit off the edge, and I don't want to go down too far because the scallops on it don't match up with the scallops. But if we do it right about there. Yes? No? Let me know. Okay. We're going to use, let's see what she's used. One of these, two of these, two of those, and I'm going to use one for the inside. That to the side. And I'll get my vellum ones. Then their vellum is all over the place because I already punched out 3 of them. Dumb punch out. I popped out. There we go. Popped out 3 of them. Morning, Sharon. Says 6 people are watching. I don't know who the other ones are, but good morning to everyone. I kind of like that black there. Anyways, okay, so we need at least 2 flowers and at least 3 leaves. 1. See, I'm just pushing them out of the vellum. 2, and another big one, I think. 3. Now, let's push one of these out. See if we can use that somewhere. And one of these other leaves. So many possibilities! Okay. You guys commented on... Oops, going the wrong way. I'm trying to see the... Have you commented on whether we should put the black strip on or not? Okay. I'm going for it. I'm going to use the black strip. Because I'll show you what happens. So that black strip goes there. Then this goes on here like this. And then this is going to go sort of here. And then we're going to pile some poppies on there. And then we're going to put a few of the... There's a right and a wrong side to these. So you just have to check and see where the embossing is. Stick one in behind there. And maybe this one in down here. a leaf. Kind of fill in with some leaves. Like that. Sort of like that. And then she has her sentiment up here. I'm going to put mine down here, I think. Black strip, yes. Thanks, Carmen. And then we have this one that we could use. Oops, except I lost it. We have this one that we could use in there somewhere. So let's, first of all, cut off this extra little bit on here. Put some adhesive on the back of this, and I'm going to cheat and use some of my one that I can move, because once Tear and Tape's down, it's down. And I want to be able to move this if I don't get it in the right spot. So I'm just kind of going down below where all the dots are on those fanny looking things. No, I put it up too high. I want to get it equal here and there, and then pay attention to where the dots are. There. And then it still shows a little bit of the scallop things in there, but it doesn't show like they're scallops. Is that showing up on top there? All right. Now, to get this on here, I'm going to place it where I want it, and I think a bit towards the bottom, and then flip it over, take my pencil, put a line there. Now that's where the adhesive is going to go, on this side of the line. Oops, did that one a bit too long. And I usually fold it back, but with that black piece on there, I didn't. Okay, and another strip there. And you could put a third one in the middle, but because this is Tear and Tape and it holds really well, I'm not going to worry about it. Let's erase my pencil line, because you know, sometimes these things get seen when you don't want them to be seen. Morning, Colleen. Okay. So back on here again, right about there, I think. I want to make sure that this is even up here and it's straight down there. And then we'll just pull this rabbit ear and it's down. Now I'm going to go in here with my pokey tool and pull that other rabbit ear. Like that. Come on. There we are. Yay, the front's on. Okay, so we're going to put the inside in like this. But I'm wondering, what if we put, instead of putting a full inside, what if we took a piece of the designer paper? See if I've got one of, I'm thinking this pattern, and put it under there. But I just want to see if I've got a narrower strip, because I don't want too much. I only want about 1.25 inches. But I don't want a pattern. I don't want to distract it. Distract from the front of the card. I want it to be more complementary. Apparently I don't have a thinner strip. I think these are too thin. And then I would put it right to the edge, right to the bottom. And I know this is not wide enough and it's going to be a solid piece, but what do you think? And then when you open it, then you would have your sentiment on this side. I'm thinking so, huh? All right, I'm going to cut a 1 and a something. This is 1 inch. Oh, that's 1.5 inches. Okay, good thing I didn't cut to 1 inch. So I want 1 3/4 inches wide. The stripes going up and down. Black strip, yes. Okay, so this on here like that. And I haven't cut it to length yet. Okay, I'm going to cut it to length now. I'm going to cut it. I cut it at 5 3/4 because there's nothing I hate more than doing something from edge to edge and having a bit of that white stuck in there. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here with removable temporarily till we see if we want it there or not. Oops, a little bit further over. I want to be right on the edge. There we go. Okay. Now, this I think needs to go up on dimensionals. So I'm really enjoying doing these creating on the fly things. This has, it's allowed me to get some of the cards done that I want to get done and use some of the stuff I want to use. Okay, so that's on there. And this is going to go, let's see, where do we want it? Right about middle-ish, maybe? I'm not going to push it down too hard, just in case we change our mind. Okay, now this one is going to go on top, so I want a couple of dimensionals on it, because it's going to go sort of like that. This one is going to tuck in behind it, like that. And then all these other things are going to tuck in behind the... These vellum elements are really hard to pick up. You know, I think I put that over too far. I think this needs to come back some. Right there, maybe. Now, what about if we put this on here? And then tucked. I'll lift this part of that up and tuck that flower in behind it. Have that going like that. And then one more of these vellum ones down here. Maybe this leaf could pull out this side. And add some leaves. You just have to be careful which side you use of these leaves, because there is a definite right and wrong side. Now, that on there, and that on there. What are you thinking? Too much? I think that needs to go in further. And we still have a sentiment to do too. So I'm going to put this over here so you guys can have a look and let me know what you think. Oh, good morning, Lena. Better late than never. Okay, so sentiment. I have happy birthday. So the die I used to cut the Poppy Parade is Stitch So Sweetly. It was the biggest one of the Stitch So Sweetly dies. the sentiment, we have this that we can use. And here's all the, this is the sentiment we used last time. Maybe we could do congratulations. Now, I have those punches. I have this punch that we can make it long. Let's see if we can make it. Whoops, sorry, my light just went. Where is, oh, maybe thank you. How about thank you? Thank you. And I think I'm going to do it in Memento. I inked this up this morning. It was getting a little pale. Okay. Now, let's see if this will work. Oh, look at that. Fits perfectly. Just have to get it straight. This is the Label Me Fancy punch. And it also has on it a slit and a dot so that you can make a label and be able to put ribbon or something in it or hang it off of a parcel. And thank you will go down yonder. Huh. I don't know how thrilled I am. I think that might be too much white, but you know what I do have to do is pull this back up and move these because I'm not going to be able to get my elements in there. The bottom one is okay. I just want to move the other ones in further so I can slide those elements down underneath it. Okay, so that's the bottom one. Let's get all these out of the way. This is going down permanent now. Okay, well, as permanent as it gets. I just want that bottom one to be in the bottom. There we are. This one is going to go down with a bit of tape on it. And let's see where we're going to put these. Like that, I think. Right like that. Yeah, I've wanted to use these elements for a while. So, I teased you at the beginning and asked you if you had your own and said I'd give you a way to get the poppy elements for free from me. So all you have to do is by Sunday night, which is, hang on, I'm placing, I can't talk and place at the same time. Sunday, April the 12th, let's put that on my note to myself. By Sunday, April 12th at 6:00 p.m. Place an order through me of $75 or more using the host code here, this host code, and I will mail you the Peaceful Poppies Elements, this whole package, for free. Not bad, eh? So if your order is over 200, please don't use the host code because that qualifies you for Stampin' Rewards. But yeah, you can get these for free. And you can have the frustration of figuring out where all this stuff needs to go. Thinking this big one down here at the bottom. Oh, except that's where we were going to put the sentiment, isn't it? I'm going to put the sentiment down here like that. So that's not going to show. Okay, I want one dimensional on this edge of the sentiment. Come on. I'm dimensionally challenged. And a piece of movable tape so I can move it if I want, or if we want. I haven't taken the backing off that dimensional yet. Okay, so flower, flower. There's that other flower. Okay, it's not going to slide in there. Something like that. And then a leaf underneath that, I think. Leaf in there. And a leaf in here. I'm thinking that that's out of place there. Well, you got hostess rewards. You did, you did. Valerie, you did. Okay, I need some more leaves. Oh, maybe we could use this one. So that there. Just push that right in there like that. I don't like this here. I don't think that works. Maybe that there, and this down here. Where's my pokey tool? That one, like that. And then the little one. The little one's curved the other way, so this one needs to slide underneath there so that it comes out like that. And then this little one that curves the other way. Oh, except the other way is upside down. Okay, never mind. That needs to be shoved in a bit more. There, what do you think? Good morning, Carla. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to take the lid off of that dimensional that's tucked underneath there. Put this down where I want it permanently. All right, now this we're going to put in there. My Tombow out because it's easier to use Tombow on these things. Let's put a little bit on there and slide that under there like that. This one will go down. I'm not talking. Why am I not talking? Need to not have dead space. People will think that my video's gone offline. Okay, there's that one. Now the little one. Make sure I have the right side. Up. A little bit of Tombow on there. Slide that one in here. Like that. Oh, down further. There we go. Now this, you could either put your Tombow in the center of that or along the edge. I think I'm just going to put a bit now. Which way do I want it to go in there? Oh, we didn't do this other leaf. This leaf is blowing in the wind. We'll put it on. Gabba Tombow. Okay. So when you're in the store and you're looking for Tombow, You can't search for Tombow because it doesn't come up. But if you search for multi-purpose glue, it comes up. Go figure, eh? Come on. There. And this one up there, a little dab of Dooya. Slide that down underneath like that. There, I think everything's on there. Yeah. Okay, what do you think about the stripe? With the stripe. Uh-oh. Or without the stripe. I think this without the stripe. Because I think that stripe is too much. Too much, too much, too much. That's pretty cool. And look how it only took a half an hour with all that deciding of what we were going to use. Yeah, I'm not liking the stripes either, Carmen. Or Valerie, you're right. Okay, what did I do with my inside piece? Oh, there it is. Now, shall we use this? Yep, we'll use that. Now, what about vellum? Vellum is exactly the same as that. So, what if we put the vellum on? Trying to figure out which side here. That way. If we put the vellum on and then offset this so it had, lift that up a bit. So it has a couple of elements with that vellum one just peeking out behind it. Move that up there. Put this down here. And then maybe I have one flower left. Slide that underneath there. Okay, but it needs color. Don't you think it needs color underneath there? Haha. Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to sponge. Get my dirty paper out. I don't want to do this on my clean stuff. My dirty paper out because the sponge is coming out. We're going to sponge some Poppy Parade and put some on the edge here. This may not look good at all. Who knows? Now, if we put these on, maybe they'll show up. And slip that underneath there. Well, that's cool. Okay. Just need a little bit more. I want it a little bit darker. Give it a little bit more color. Trying to make it dark right around the edge and then going lighter. Now, put some Tombow dots where the white is, there, where the white is, there, and then this is middle part gets covered up. So we'll put this on here like that. Now, I'm going to put this one on, which is right side. Put some Tombow right where the white part is. And we'll just stick that on there. I'm not pushing it down yet because I want to. There we are. And then a strip of tear tape and a little, I'm going to cut off a little bit to put right at the bottom. Some right there because I don't want the bottom to start flipping up. Are you enjoying that, Val? Okay. And don't forget, maybe we'll put it inside first. Because we can... Look, I'm sponging! Ah! Sponging! We have that extra little bit. Now I want to make it really dark right on the edge. There. Now I can close that and wipe my finger off because I have red all over my finger now. My camera moved. Oh. Is that better? Put my dirty paper away. Now let's just lay this in here. My adhesive is still there from when we had the stripes in there. So I'm just going to lay this in there. Oh yes. Oh, doggy, that looks good. Okay. Adhesive. Thanks, Val. I'm practicing. I don't know. Sometimes. Okay, so don't forget my special, my ordering special. Let me put it right here for you. Can you see that? There you go. You can see that. Place an order of $75 or more before Sunday, April the 12th at 6 o'clock p.m. Use the host code and I will send you a package of Peaceful Poppy Elements for free from me as a thank you. First of all, thank you for watching my video, because only those that watch my video are going to get this opportunity. And second of all, because I'm thankful that you guys join me and follow me. And I want to express that. And third of all, then you guys can make a card too. With the only stamping I've done is the sentiment. And you can use any sentiment you want on there. And any punch you want. I haven't used any dies or any other stamping. Okay, so now we're going to put this on. And I want it to be down here. You know, I think this should have been down a bit, but oh well. It is what it is now. Okay, it's on there. Okay, it needs bling. It needs some bling. Let's get out the what are they called? Poppy sequins? The Peaceful Poppies sequins. Did you know these are in the shapes of little tiny flowers? Yeah, little tiny flowers. They're different colors. Now I need the end of my take my pick tool, because my pick tool doesn't live with its end on there, because I use it a lot. So we've got, trying to find a black one. There's a black one. See, so to do this, you just have to stick your pick in there and pull out the one you want. So there's red and black and gold and clear and there's like a Poppy Parade one. There it is. There's the Poppy Parade color. I like these ones. I like the clear ones. I think we need to put some of those on. See if I can find some more. Oops. Oops. These things, they're invasive. Don't like the gold. Don't like the red. I like the clear. There's also just plain round ones. You don't have to have them shaped like a flower. There's just round ones. All right, I have to take a cup of tea or drink of tea. Okay. We need to put, I think one of these black ones needs to happen too. Maybe the black one go there. And I don't want to use the flat ones. I want to use the fluer ones. I'm just putting the flat ones away. And we can put one. Oh, oh, look, there's one hanging off the leaf there. One down here. And one up there. Like the clear? Don't like the black? Does that need to be replaced with a clear one? I like the clear on there too because it kind of mimics the vellum. This one needs to go up just a tad. Nope. Goes down a tad. There, that's better. And I like that one there. So, what do you think? Put those there. Oh, there's Penny. Now, what is this? Let me see if I could find the comments. All of them. Okay, it's not letting me on my computer see all of the comments, so I need to go back so I can see what Carol's issue is. All I see is the grid paper. Oh. Yeah, try what Carmen said. Try to unzoom, or if you're watching on a device, just kind of do this and try to unzoom it. If all else fails, I will be uploading this to YouTube, so you can still watch it on my Facebook channel. It'll be here until Facebook decides it needs to go somewhere else. And then I upload them also to my YouTube channel, so you can have a look. Okay, I'm just doing a little dot of glue. Now we're going to put this one there. Come on, let go. It's going to push, I need to push it down. There. And a little dot for this one. And a little dot right here for this one. Now, normally I would let these sit until the glue goes clear. It becomes a glue dot. But I kind of don't want to make you sit there for 10 minutes waiting for my glue to dry. It's like watching wallpaper paste dry. There we go. There we are. We're done. Let's close these before I sneeze and have sequins everywhere. That turned out phenomenally well, don't you think? And I was thinking about sponging this, but I wanted it to be crisp. The sponging the inside was good. What's that? I don't know what that was. So there's the inside. And there's our card front with all of its beautiful elements. The only stamping is right there. So, let's see. Well, thanks so much for helping me create this card this morning. Today's video wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be. I'm just putting some stuff away here, out of my way. Don't forget my ordering special between now and Sunday, April the 12th at 6 o'clock. You can earn yourself a free package of Elements. So I'll just go back and show you what's in the Elements package. You get all this stuff. You get 2 sheets of these. It's like they're on thick Whisper White, and they're all laser cut. You just pop them out. So those are the ones I used there. And one, ooh, where did that come from? Then we used one on the inside as well. So you get 2 sheets of that. You get 2 sheets of the vellum that are embossed white. And those are the extra ones we used around there. And then you get 2 sheets of black Elements. So that scallopy part we use there and the round one. And then there's these nice long ones. They're embossed black on black. So you could even use this one instead of stamping in white or embossing it in white. You could always put a white strip on top of it. So let's try that, because I just had an idea. So you get 2 sheets of black on black, and then these ones are on watercolor paper, and they're embossed white on watercolor paper. So I'm going to, before you go, because we can and we have lots of time, I'm just going to watercolor one of these for you to show you what they look like. Put this over here. Put that over there because I'm going to use that in a sec. Get out my aqua painter. Put some water in there. And I'm just going to use a wash over top of it. Can you see the embossing show up there? I want more color, that's why I'm doing this. Just dabbing the color on while it's drying. All right, take the color off of my brush. Now, pick up the excess. And there you go, look at that. Isn't that awesome? Thanks, Barb. I'm glad you could join me. Yeah, so that's what the watercolor ones are. And because they're watercolor paper, you can play with them. So now we've got that really light. I can go back in with another layer and just add some more color to it. And then take the color off and just kind of blend it all in so that it looks a little bit darker right in the very center. And then if you use your re-inker instead of just the ink out of the center, you can make it really, really super dark. But I don't have my re-inker here. Okay, I could play with this all day because this, ladies and gentlemen, is absolutely so fun. Because it's watercolor paper and you don't have to worry about it breaking down and pilling. See how, look at that. Look at, okay, I need to stop because you guys will be here all day watching me do that. There we go. So the other idea I had was to take a piece of Whisper White, which I need to grab. Hang on. You took a long strip of Whisper White and cut it down to size. Let's see, how wide do we want to make it? So that is 7/8 in between. So I'm going to cut a piece 3/4 of an inch by 2 7/8. 2 7/8. by 3/4 of an inch. And then you could stamp your sentiment on that. Stamp your sentiment on that. It'll think you fit. Yep. Stamp whatever sentiment you want on there. Like that. And then use a couple of poppies. Yeah. A couple of dimensionals. Pop that right up onto that. Look at that. Then you can use that on here. Put that so that it's right up against the edge there. And then you could put this underneath or on top, depending on which way you wanted it. Look. Look! Look! If I was going to do this one, I would move this part up a bit to give more room, because then you could also put it down here and have it so that it's not all squished up together. Okay, more ideas are floating around in my head. Okay, I'm done. I won't torture you anymore. Don't forget about my ordering special. I want to give you guys some free stuff. And I hope you have a wonderful day. It's gorgeous and sunny here. It hit almost 20 degrees yesterday. I have done 2 loads of laundry out on the line. Thanks, Val, for reminding me my line was there. So 2 days in a row, I managed to hang my laundry outside and dry. And then yesterday, I went for a walk without a coat on. Yes! Spring is here. Thankfully, we don't live in Alberta or Ontario or anywhere in between. Thanks for joining me today, ladies. I hope you have a wonderful day in the sunshine or wherever you are, and stay safe, stay healthy. Thanks for joining me. Stampin' Smiles and bye for now.